Hello everyone, this is Carol King and I'm going to give you a little tour of my Blend Space site and what students saw when they proceeded through the hybrid unit on the ear. There were two text boxes for directions. The first activity was an audiogram that was completed by the students, and you can see that they went through the process testing different levels, different pitches, and then they were to submit a screenshot for assignment 1 of their results. My hope was that this would pique their interest and want them to learn more about how we actually hear. The next stop was a tutorial on the anatomy of the ear, and you went through several different slides here. It talks about the different parts of the ear, and it even had a quiz at the end, labeling and learning how the ear works. The next stop was a tutorial on the anatomy of the ear, a little bit different setup that they could click and go and read more information on the particular part of the ear that they wanted to find more about. Next tile was directions for their second submission, and this was done on a drop-down style box, and you would go through and label the different parts of the ear, and I'll do a couple of them here. Let's do the malleus, and this is the incus. We have the auditory canal. And anyway, once you complete it all, you submit it for a score, and I did get the ones correct that I submitted, but I did miss 9 others. When students had 100%, they did a screenshot and submitted that to me as assignment number 2. The next shot, this one's already taken, is a Blend Space quiz. Once you submit it, you get immediate feedback as far as the correct answers. And then students were directed to go to Blackboard to watch a video on the outer and middle ear. This video was taken from Discovery Education and could not be loaded up to Blackboard, or up to Blend Space, sorry, so it was placed on Blackboard. Then the next was a video from YouTube on hearing and how it works. The next tile was
To understand how we hear and how some common problems occur, it helps to.
And following that, they were to start some collaborative work. Students had a choice at this point to work on a wiki or on a Google Doc. And so to give you an example of a wiki page here, if you haven't seen those before, let's check on Team Journey. And the first page here was my direction. Now they opted to put everything on one page rather than separate submissions, but on their pages they did their work. And what the beauty of the wiki here is that I can very easily see who did what and get a percentage of the work that each student did. And so that is the wiki. And now we'll head back to Blend Space here. And so they worked on that over the course of a couple days for some collaboration experience. Then they watched a balance video, and at this time they were directed back to Blackboard to watch 2 more videos, one on the inner ear and one on maintaining balance. And so this would be the one on the inner ear, and this is again maintaining balance, that was taken from Discovery Education. And following that, there was another animation about ear infections, and they were directed to go to the myringotomy assessment number 2 on Blackboard. And they took this one, and prior to that they would have taken the inner ear assessment. I did forget to mention that. And here is another tile box here with directions. And they had some reading to do from the internet, so a little bit more technical reading. The MP3 generation at risk for hearing loss, and here's a video on hearing loss in teens, and then lastly hearing loss and music. And then the last little project here that they were supposed to do once they got back to school was to do a capstone animation on hearing loss, and I got some really cute ones that are shown and some very well done ones that were done by students that are posted for this presentation. Thank you very much.